When I started my journey with therapy and healing from my anxiety, I also started on a journey of better understanding my husband and his experiences with ADHD. He had recently at that time started on treatments for his ADHD, and it was making a world of difference in our lives. And a lot of my therapy sessions ended up talking about my relationship with my husband and some of the struggles I was facing in coping with my anxiety and some of the ADHD symptoms and tendencies that he experienced. And my counselor helped me understand how to better communicate with my husband so that we could find compromises and ways to support each other in anxiety and ADHD. One of the issues that arose at that time was a need for a bedtime routine and how I really needed that. I needed to set bedtime for our kids, and I needed a good routine to help them wind down and me. And so my husband looked at things a little bit differently, partially because of his ADHD. My counselor helped me find ways to help him understand where I was coming from, but also understand how his brain works and where he was coming from. There's a lot of other things that he helped us understand. And in general, the main thing I found when navigating anxiety and a spouse with ADHD is you have to communicate. We talk with each other a lot. I find things that talk about, maybe videos online. People are like, oh, ADHD and blah, 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 and just talking about an experience. And I'll show my husband, like, hey, do you experience this? And I find ways to understand more how he works. And sometimes he's like, oh yeah, that is totally my experience. And other times he's like, oh, not really for me. But, I take my time to learn about his experience so that I can better understand him. And he has taken time to listen to me and learn about my anxiety and the triggers I have and how some of the ADHD tendencies are triggers. Now, I can't change him, but as we communicate, we can make a more conscious effort with each other to change things about our anxiety and ADHD and how we cope with things maybe that better support one another. And that's what we're learning how to do. And it's been really relationship building and helpful for us.